everyone, it's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. This is the place where women over 60 come to be inspired. My guest today is Ariane Poole. Ariane is a great friend of 60 and Me. She is a professional makeup artist, but she really has more of an attitude about how to make you look as good on the outside as you feel on the inside. So welcome, Ariane.
Oh, hi there, Margaret. It's so nice to be back with you and your community. I'm really thrilled.
Thank you. And I want to mention, by the way, for those of you who are seeing Ariane for the first time here, that she is a professional makeup artist, has been for a few years, and has looked after people's beautiful faces, from royalty to celebrities and everyone in between. She's a great makeup artist.
And I specialize in us ladies that are sort of 50, 60, 70 plus.
Thank you. No, you do, and it's wonderful. So we've got some great questions for you from our 60 and Me community. They wait for you to come on, and they say, when Ariane comes on, ask her this question. So the question today, Ariane, is about eyes. It's about mascara. People mentioned that, they go shopping and looking and see that mascara is like sort of transformed itself, and there's all different colors under the sun. And people are asking, what are the trends that an older woman should be thinking about?
Yes. I mean, colored mascara has been around for a long time. It comes in and out of sort of fashion. Back in the 80s, I'm sure many of your 60 and Me community will remember that they had those bright colors. And, when we're younger, we can get away with wearing those bright colors. But hey, you know what? Those colors, in a more subtle kind of way, can be worn by any age group. So I'm not advocating going for that bright blue that you can see 50 miles down the road. I am talking about really gorgeous colors, beautiful navy blues, rich plums, but not too much red in them so that they don't make your eyes look sore, purpley colors, greens. You're using them as an accent color rather than statement color. So you use them either on the tips of your black mascara or your maybe black brown mascara if you're wearing a black brown, or you can put it all over that mascara and it almost looks like you're wearing eyeshadow, but you're not. So let me do a couple of demos.
That's the first time that you've ever said that, Ariane, about using it on the tips of black mascara. And I've never thought about that before, but I think that's a really interesting idea. So let's see what you've got.
Yeah, so when you put it on the tips, it almost looks like you've got eyeshadow on because your eyes are open and blinking.
Yes,
so let me,
of course.
Because we don't need those on. So let me do that. So I've got a couple here. There are huge amounts. I mean, Tom Ford do them, Marc Jacobs do it, Urban Decay do it. What I would veer away from is the metallic ones because I think they are a little bit too over the top.
Depends.
Yeah, they're just too intense, and they're not really suitable for our age group. But the sort of purples and the greens and the navy blues. Now, the navy blue, I do a navy blue, and you can wear that all year round. It makes the white of your eyes look whiter. It's not a bright color. I'll put a little bit on my hand so you can see it. Yeah, I'm going to put an Estee Lauder one on in a minute, just so you can see that. That's the navy blue. Let me just really get that on there.
And by the way, Ariane, you can see it. It's nice. But we've been talking about blue mascara for years. I remember when I very first met you, like 5 years ago, we talked about blue because, like you said, it makes your eyes look brighter. And I want to say before you continue, folks, that Ariane has her own product line, arianepoole.com. But she's always wonderful when she's on our show because she shows Estee Lauder. She mentioned other brands, and that's just her style.
There are so many good brands out there. I never assume that mine is the only one that you would choose. We all have different needs. And also, to be honest with you, I don't do a bright purple like this or a green like this.
Turquoise. Oh, that's lovely, that teal.
Teal color. Like I said, Marc Jacobs also do some really beautiful colors. I don't have enough space and we don't have enough time to go through all of them. So I'm going to go for a purple. I personally love purples. This is a great one. Now, this is a limited edition from Estee Lauder, so you have to be in there quickly.
Oh, wow. Look at the color purple, though. It's really violet. Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
I'm going to put purple on one eye and then the green on the other.
Okay.
I'm not suggesting this is how you should be wearing it because I think that's a little bit crazy. But what I'm trying to show you is, I know I've got black mascara on.
Right, I can see.
My normal waterproof black mascara from my range. So I'm going to just pop that on. And what you're going to see is it just gives the black a little bit of a lift. Now, you could, if you were so inclined, wear it on its own, but that's something that you need to experiment with. But what it does, I don't know if you can see that, it gives it a little bit of a pop.
Yes.
So you can see there's almost like a purple halo around my eye.
Yeah.
So I am not wearing any eye makeup at all. I've got a little bit of liner on, but I did that purposely so that you guys can see what I'm doing.
Yes. Purple's a really interesting color, because when I was in Greece, I remember I went to a counter. It was Radiant products. It's just a Greek line. And she put purple mascara on. And it was just like you said, it was like a little glow. And when you look at it, it doesn't even look purple. But on your eye, it really was magic. It was lovely.
And this is great for those ladies who maybe, not feeling comfortable wearing eyeshadow at the moment. Maybe that's just something that they don't, it draws the wrong kind of attention to their eyes that they don't want. But this way, I can see here, it just gives that little halo. Now I'm going to do the green color as well. I love green. It's the color in the world.
Yeah, so green is be good for hazel. Well, I guess hazel eyes or even blue eyes. What color are your eyes, Ariane?
They're kind of, my daughter calls them sludge colored. I call them more hazily.
Those colors, by the way, are showing up beautifully. And what brand is the green?
They're both Estee Lauder ones.
Okay.
So, like I said, there's some really pretty ones. I think that Tom Ford does an eggplant color, which is a little bit obviously
burgundy. Yeah, deeper.
One I would say veer away from. There's a lot of reds. Red around the eyes, especially as we get older, and that the veininess comes through on our eyelids, is not the color I would choose. So there's lots of other choices out there. I would steer away from the pinks, the reds, and any of those kind of colors. Go for the blues, the greens, and purples. Now, these are really quite vibrant colors. So let me put a little bit of the green on so that you can see. Again, I'm just putting it on over top of my black. I mean, I think it works.
I do like this teal. This is really, really pretty.
Me as well. I think
I was actually in a shop there. It's at sale time here at the end of the season of summer. Oh yeah, it's pretty.
So you can do this, and it's like, oh, is she wearing eyeliner, eyeshadow? Oh, I don't know.
It's just a glow.
I really like it. I think it gives that little added extra without putting too much effort in. So if it's an effortless pretty look, and you could put it on your bottom lashes if you wanted to as well. So it's very
nice. Those are really good colors you've chosen there. And I was actually going to say about the sales in our shops right now is that all the things that they're clearing for the season are in little buckets, for reduced. And I saw orange mascara, and I thought, oh my gosh! But I mean, if you're young and you've got this sort of you're just doing it frivolously, your skin and your tone of skin can deal with that. But we have
also
changes.
I've seen yellow ones as well, really bright yellow. But again, like I said, what I'm trying to do is when I'm doing it on someone else and I bring these little accent colors in, it's to enhance. It's not to shock or be
right.
Like that. It's like, hey, you know what? I am an older woman, but I can still have that modern edge, but I don't have to follow the trend to the letter. And that's what's really we can give ourselves that little bit of modernity and we look great, but it's still age appropriate.
Well, I think what you just said actually is true for every product. It's like, it really is. I mean, there's trend and there's the edges of trends, and we don't have to go to the edge of the spectrum. I mean, there are some amazingly beautiful women who just try everything, and that's cool. But for the average person, I think you're right that you go to the edge of the trend that you're comfortable with. And there's a lot going on out there. But I do have a question. I have two questions, actually. I wanted to ask you about mascara. Do you, when you're thinking about green or purple, for example, or navy blue, do you match your eyes, or do you match the color of the clothes you're wearing? Or are you going with pink or coral that day? I mean, I tend to either do that, like pink or coral. What do you match it to?
I tend to do a little bit of everything. So that's not a really great answer. But sometimes I will do it to enhance the eye. So if I'm going for a navy blue, it's usually because I feel that lady needs a little bit of brightening up with their eye whites. They're looking a little bit tired. For whatever reason, they could be just on medication. They could be coming off of medication. They could have just been tired because, life is sometimes tiring. Then if I'm trying to do it as an accent color, because I'm doing a wedding coming up and the bride is 66 years old. So I'm like,
oh, that's great. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. Good for her.
And I am doing her in purple. So I'm going to do a touch of purple on her because she's wearing an ivory gown, but she has accents of purple throughout her.
Oh, that's sweet.
So I'm going to be accenting it. So that way I'm kind of looking at, she's got blue eyes. I know the purple will bring out the blue, so I'm going to do that. With the green, I love the green because I've got a little bit of green. I would wear the green with what I'm wearing now because I've got a bit of green going on here, and I think it would work really well. So I just say, be experimental, choose the color that you love. Most colors suit most eyes. There's not one, if I put the green with a blue eye, it's not going to be jarring, especially if there's green going on. It's like a little, like a piece of jewelry, like an accessory. That's how I view that with the colored mascaras. They're little pieces of accessories.
Well, I think that's actually a really good way of looking at it too, though, because like you said, though, she's wearing an ivory dress, but she's got purple features in her clothing. So you were taking everything into consideration. I mean, a wedding's a pretty big deal. You want to get it kind of perfect. But for average use, it sounds like those are the 3 great choices that you've given us. And I think people will be inspired. I actually have purple, but I love that teal. I'm tempted.
Oh, you know what? It would look really great on you. And it also, I mean, if you think of people like that Iris Apfel, who is really,
yes, of course, yeah, she's great.
Something a little bit crazy. She might do something green on the top or purple on the bottom, but you have to be that personality. And
yes, for sure.
Some of your community are that personality, and hey, go for it. And others are like, okay, I would like to just dip my toe in the water, be a little bit more reserved, but still try the trend. So we've given them alternatives.
Well, I think you might want to sort out your eyes, one green and one purple.
I am not advocating 2 different colors on the
Although it's a good look, Ariane. It's a great look on you. You've got the quirky personality to pull it off. So.
They just think maybe I'm colorblind, and I didn't realize I had 2 different mascaras. I do actually.
No,
I do see those 2 colors, but I really, like I said, I love it. Gives that halo effect, and it's perfect.
And mascara actually is one of those things that in the summer you can wear it. It's not like something that you really can make an impact with your eyes when you don't want to put makeup on in the hot season. Like I know we all are both in the middle of summer right now. That focusing on your eyes can be really powerful.
This is a really good way of doing it, especially like I put a waterproof mascara underneath, and then what I did is I dabbed the mascara on.
I saw that,
it on like that, and that means I can keep my eyelids clear. I put a little bit of my mineral illuminating pen on it to even out the sort of staininess, but I don't need to wear an eyeshadow, which, it is hot here. I mean, it's crazy weather here in the UK. We normally don't get this kind of heat. But it's melting, and I don't want to melt. So this is a really great alternative to melting eyeshadows.
Well, you've done a great job of inspiring us to pick up this trend of colored mascara and to use it, just to accent as an accessory. I love that thought. And so thank you so much, Ariane. You're always great with good ideas. Talk again soon. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our 60 and Me YouTube channel and also visit our website. We are a strong and dynamic community of women over 60. We're challenging aging stereotypes, and every day we share fascinating stories, interesting questions, and great conversation.